Michael Schwerner, and Andrew Goodman.
And prove that all three defendants, Cecil Price, Reverend Edgar Killen, and Sam Bowers, are guilty of the charges of murder in the first degree and conspiracy to commit murder regarding the deaths of Michael Schwerner, Andrew Goodman, and James Chaney. The defendants, all members of the Ku Klux Klan, each had sufficient means, motive, and opportunity to kill the three victims. These men will be proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt through witness testimonies and the evidence submitted to court.
I intend to prove that these are not the men who perpetrated the crime. My clients are charged with the murder of James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner. However, I intend to prove their innocence by showing that the prosecution does not have sufficient proof to accuse and convict my clients of the crime. After the bodies of the victims were located, the FBI promised a reward for a testimony, which established intense suspicion of racket accusations within the Ku Klux Klan. Currently, there are thousands of KKK members in the South, let alone hundreds in Mississippi. There are many Klan members who could have had the means, motive, and opportunity to commit the crime. Also, the rapid blame and accusations within the Klan, due to the FBI reward, results in the possibility of insufficient and inaccurate evidence.
So who are you and what do you represent in this case?
My name is Jim Jordan. I'm a KKK member, and I represent the only person who witnessed this crime and was with Cecil Price when he went to go shoot the men.
Well, what are your thoughts on the situation?
My thoughts are that Cecil Price had the means, motive, and opportunity to commit this murder. He had a gun, he was there at the shooting, and he really did not like civil rights leaders.
The final display of doubt I have to offer is from the confession of Horace Doyle Barnett from November 20th, 1964. On page 3, it displays all doubt necessary to prove Price's, Killen's, and Bowers' undivided innocence. Wayne had a pistol in his right hand, then shot Schwerner. Wayne then went back to Price's car and got Goodman, took him to the left side of the road with Goodman facing the road, and shot him. At this time, Jim Jordan said, "Save one for me." He then got out of Price's car and got Chaney out. I remember Chaney backing up, facing the road, and standing on the bank on the other side of the ditch, and Jordan stood in the middle of the road and shot him.
Throughout this case, it has been proven that the racist and cruel Edgar Killen, Cecil Price, and Sam Bowers are guilty as charged. There has been a substantial amount of evidence supporting this. Let's start from the beginning. Based off of Minnie Lee Herring and other witness testimonies, we know that Bowers is the Imperial Wizard, meaning he's the head of the KKK. We also know that this means all killings must be approved by him. Since he hated these men, it is not a surprise that he would approve the group to murder them. We also know that Edgar Killen and Cecil Price were highly ranked KKK members. They also had special hatred for James Chaney, Michael Schwerner, and Andrew Goodman. So it is not much of a surprise that they also led and planned the murder of these men.
Charge of U.S. Code Section 241, conspiracy to commit murder. How do you find the defendant, Edgar Killen?
Guilty.
In the charge of U.S. Code 18, Section 241, conspiracy to commit murder, how do you find the defendant, Cecil Price?
Guilty.
In the charge of U.S. Code 85, Section 112, murder in the first degree, how do you find the defendant, Samuel Bowers?
Innocent.
Or not guilty.
Not guilty.
Innocent.
In the charge of U.S. Code 85, Section 112, how do you find the defendant, Edgar Killen?
Not guilty.
In the charge of U.S. Code 85, Section 112, how do you find the defendant, Cecil Price?
Guilty.